In this video I want to show No Man's Sky because it has become updated now, and the newest update added well, this wasn't the newest update, but we got full VR bodies now, and everything you can do on the desktop you can do in VR. But that was the update prior to this one. In this update you got the new Derelict spaceships, and I would like to show how they work in VR. I'll just deliver this mission just to show that you can do all the normal things in VR. Everything's so much bigger in VR. I think you notice a lot more details. I'm playing on the Oculus Quest, streaming with virtual desktop, even though I do have the Oculus Link cable. I'm actually opting to use the virtual desktop because I had some problems recording with the link cable. It seems to have some issue with the virtual audio drivers, unfortunately. So the microphone actually works now, but now the audio doesn't work, so I can't record the audio from the game when I'm using it. And I'm not actually sure I could do that with virtual desktop either, but I got a new virtuoso wireless headset, so I figured I might as well try that to see how well it works with this headset. But yeah, to show you the new Derelict spaceships, we got these scrap dealers that seem to be on every space station now, and every system has its own Derelict. So they're all different and have different missions, and they're procedurally generated, and you can buy these coordinates for Derelict spaceships, but it's only the first one that costs 5 million. The second one will then cost 10 million, and I think it doubles all the way up to 30 million. And then I'm not even sure you can buy the one after that. So they're meant to be farmed, but they're meant to be farmed regularly, not all in one day. And you will need to have come to a certain point in the game where you have a pretty good economy before, because 5 million is quite a bit in the early game. So since I'm here, I might as well show that you can also scrap ships and upgrade ships. So this is the first ship, the one you start with, that I decided to upgrade. So another storage slot actually costs 120 million units now, because I have upgraded it so much. So I have 21 technology slots and almost 40 general slots, and I need to upgrade it to class S. It's class A now, before I can actually get it to be 48 slots as well. I think. It does show the slots down here already. But yeah, my economy is not that good yet. I have made an activated indium farm that I will show after this run. So this is how you find the derelict freighters. I got the... where is it? Oh yeah, there's also these anomaly detectors where you can scan for anomalies and they should come up, but frigate thing... Oh yeah, in VR that's a bit strange actually. Oh, that explains it. I'm looking at the starship. This one. The emergency broadcast receiver. So it is meant to look like it strengthens the emergency broadcasts. Come to think of it, I better sell all these extra items. So let's just fly back.
Hostile scan detected.
I really like how flying works in VR. I know a lot of people complain about it, but I think it's nice being able to grab virtual controls. So yeah, just go sell this. You can control the jetpack as much in VR as you can on the desktop, which is a bit annoying, but that's pretty much the only difference. The other ways it's probably even a bit better in VR, I think. Well, I guess the combat, for some it might be easier in VR, but I guess for most it's easier on the desktop. Didn't I just sell one? Oh yeah, I did. I'll get some more of these later. Yeah, I need ferret dust so I can make more ammunition, so I think I'll try buying some more of that. Just in case. And I think that makes me ready. Yeah, this is a starship. Let's solve that over there. I should probably have sold those. I'll do that later. And that's probably fine. This patch also did something with the asteroids so that they are deterministically produced, and I think that means that before they actually just, I think they were generated as you flew around, and that made it a bit random where they might pop up, and now it's less random, but they didn't go into detail what that actually meant. So now it's tuning, and then we have to go into pulse mode, and it scans the frequencies as we fly. And then, like with other stuff, you have to leave pulse mode, pulse travel, so that you can go to it. Just land here. This is a Derelict freighter. I have tried it one time and that wasn't in VR, so we'll see how it goes. Look at these. I can't touch them, but you can walk into them, which is a bit funny. But also a bit scary that it's a space helmet that's floating around. Or maybe the head of a robot. 4X. So I really like how they did this. The community has been hoping they would have some type of dungeon thing to the game, and now they did. And I think they did a good job with it, as I just said. So you got all of these screens everywhere, and there are several of these computers. Oh, and another thing is I'm almost out of... So I need to reset the hazard shields all the time, but these are heaters, so they will keep you warm when you're near them. In this mission, since I tried it once, there's a locked door here. And we can unseal the door. Actually, there were more options last time. Ah, yeah, it was the same thing that happened last time. No, it wasn't the same. Last time I actually had the gravity reduced so that I was pretty slow everywhere. And you can use the jetpack in these freighters. Oh, we'll go do this. Let's see. Oh yeah, I'm playing on permadeath mode, which is why I only have 500 and so on in these slots and 250 in these. So yeah, it's a bit limited. Do I have more technology? I just haven't installed all of it. So I'm using the pulse splitter. They rebalanced the game, the combat part of the game. And I haven't actually tried the bolt gun since then, but it is it's become a burst weapon, and the what is the other gun I'm thinking about? The Scatter Blaster, yeah, that's the one. It's also become a burst weapon. But you can upgrade them so that they might not be a burst weapon anymore, depending on the upgrades you get. And now that you can also have several multi-tools, that gives you some more options, I guess. So that you can have different multi-tools with different weapons. And yeah, the goal of, as far as I've understood, is the goal on all the Derelict fighters is to figure out what happened to the crew and get security passes and such from the crew so that you can get to the captain's computer and unlock it and get some rewards for completing it. But on the way there are different dangers. In some of them there seems to be security guns. I don't think there's one in this one. But there's also aliens. Some strange ones that crawl around and pop up out of the stuff. But yeah, something happened here. AI security, trying to break for fighting for 7 days, and he was also demoted. And you actually have to pay a bit of attention to these logs, because there might be computers that asks about security questions to allow you access. To some of the computers. I need to keep an eye on my shields. And it keeps track of how many zones are mapped, which I'm happy about, because my sense of direction is really bad. So some of these will spawn aliens, and some of them will actually spawn aliens just by being close to them. But this one, for example, is a nest, and if you walk up to it, and it will also yeah, these are the aliens. And even keeps track of how many has been spawned. So now there's 5 left. I have read some people have complained about crashes when they entered freighters. I've only been on this freighter, and this is only the second run, but it hasn't crashed for me so far. So let's see what the next log says. Decrypting log. Temporary officer Nick Finho. So the ship's crew on this one has been monitored for some reason. Seems like it's not the same story as last time, even though it's the same system. I have been here. Yeah, some of these doors are closed with this stuff. So they were hit by pirates, it seems. Pirates that first sold him. Nice. So we got a mainframe access card. That's one of the items, one of the things needed to finish the freighter and get the reward. But you also need some information about the crew to access it, or at least that's how it was last time. Hard to know if it's different this time.
Technology recharge.
Oh yes, and there's also these. They explode. I think it's acid damage or poison damage, not sure. Oh. Should maybe not have opened Q at once. Still okay with ammo? One left. Is it inside? Oh, there it is. It's a nice touch that they can use the ceiling and the walls. Better go to the heater and refill. Yeah, and there are these teleporters everywhere. So that you can get back and forth faster. There we go. And yeah, you have this as well, the small robot following you. Or it's not following, but on the suit. But now you can see it in virtual reality because it's a full body. It's an option you have to enable, by the way. So, options. I think it's a general option. Nope. That's not a graphics option. There we go. Show body in VR. Vignette is where when you move around it will reduce your view and it should help against motion sickness. And you can also have teleport movement, and you can have snap turning, because that also helps again motion sickness. And you can invert the flight controls, and you can also control the sensitivity. And I haven't tried VR yet, but let's see. Yeah, this could probably also cause motion sickness. I think I'll try it for a bit. Whoa. Purchased by Airlock. Okay, the bobbing is actually a bit annoying, I think. Crew manifest. That'll help get the name and such of the whole crew. That is the same commanding officer name. Quyang was also there last time, but I'm not sure about the last two. Might also have been the same. And last scan was before this incident, and new scan for biological signatures doesn't detect anything. And you don't know where the captain is, Master Artamix makes. So we have to find the other passengers instead. But the fact that we don't know where he is actually relevant for the last computer you go to. Still turns around while being down there. That's interesting. It seems it is actually the same mission as last time. The differences have been pretty minor. But yeah, I think I'll disable the head bobbing. It's funny that you can walk into these items, but it would have been nice if you could also push them around with your hands in VR. But the priority isn't the VR part, so that's understandable. Let's just do away with that. Heating unit. So, engineering unit salvaged. Let's see if I can find that. Have I been to all the rooms here? I think I have. Otherwise, I can see the stone count and check it later. doesn't seem there's fall damage, probably because we don't have the jetpack. Just recharge this.
Recharge.
In desktop mode you could actually control the shield, but now so it was like the multi-tool would actually create the shield, I think. So I think they have kept these aliens somewhat cute to keep it family friendly. If you can see, it's not the most scary thing.
Recharge.
Let's see if there's some healing I can enable. Here we go. Oh yeah, and you get living slime from all these, which can be made into nanites if you refine it. Back, control. Ah. I'm probably fine. Good amount of nanites. And another luck. This should punish a lot of the crew. Mainframe access revoked. I hope it's not the access card that I got. Oh yes, and you can reactivate these when you get to them. Oh, and here's the mainframe. Captain's DNA required, but the captain is gone and it doesn't seem like we can find him. And the computer can see that there's been a severe incident, and therefore it creates an override option. And the override option is to tell the machine what the captain's fate is. I guess because it would know if I was lying or something. I haven't tried any of the other answers, so I just assume it must be the right one since it lets me get into the system. And I can now use the credentials I found. And yeah, he likes battle. I don't remember the name of the race, but they are glad to fight, happy to fight. And yeah, he tells a story about installing some Sentinel technology on their freighter, and that actually ended up making the Sentinels help them and see them as allies. And they were going to return to the fleet and tell them of this discovery. But it sounds like that might have also been why they ended up being a derelict freighter. Oh, S-Class. It actually wasn't S-Class, the last one I found. Or maybe it's just the captain's log that's S-Class. Let's skip this. How is my shields? Yeah, it's dropping a bit. And I still don't have the engineering yet. Okay. Oh, I better charge this first as well.
Technology recharge.
Life science 0. Mm. And yes, this one tells a story about a trader. That gave some good profit. And they got shot on a bit. Another luck. Synthetic flesh unit opened. That sounds worrying. What exactly happened? Not actually. I'm still not really sure. And I'm still needing the engineering unit salvaged. I'm getting a bit low on batteries. It's actually possible to open them this way. I'm not sure if it changes anything. Oh yeah. I better shoot these before they try to damage me. Engineering control. That's promising. That must be the upgrade. Better activate the heater. I lost some flaws. Oh, already read that one, didn't I? Oh, another heating unit. And another one there as well. So let's see what the computer has to say. And yeah, here you can decide what to get. Nanites is nanites, obviously. Freighter bulkhead is a new item where that can actually upgrade your freighter storage capacity. My current freighter is not worth upgrading though. So far I've just tried out these technology upgrades. They seem to be the more interesting thing. And last time I got an A class, and apparently each system has a special class that you'll always get, but it won't be the same one every time. So what does it say? It doesn't. It's inside the screen. But it says salvage fleet beacon, a B-class deployable salvage upgrade, and it improves the speed of your fleet. So if I install this on my freighter, it will actually make the crew or my frigate fleet will become faster at their missions. And then you can use the teleporters to get back a bit faster. Let's just do this one last time.
Recharge.
Oh, gravity was reduced. So yeah, because gravity is I guess it's actually increased, but because the gravity is increased, you can't walk very fast inside the ship. Or maybe it means that the gravity is disabled and you have to use magnetic boots to move around inside the ship. I'm not completely sure. But let's check the loot. Lots of slime. I'll put that in the freighter because I have made refiners on the freighter. But I really should get me a new freighter. And here's a crew manifest, and they are worth not very much here, but it's highly valuable to those concerned with the fate of the missing ship, which should be the scrap dealer at the space station. So where's the... that's actually an interesting bug in the game now. They added cross-platform play so that you can play with both between GOG and Steam, but also between the consoles. So all of them exist in the same game now. But there's this bug where I can scan these planets, but when I go to the menu and check my discoveries, it still says this planet is unknown, and I suspect it's because it's been discovered on another system, so Xbox or PlayStation. It could also be it's because it's between GOG and Steam. It's a bit hard to say. They'll probably fix it in a patch. I haven't reported it myself yet, but I'm going to. So the scrap dealer is highlighted. And offered to... Oh! And Guild Invoice will also give some rewards. Yeah. Let's see what the Guild Invoice does with it. Because last time I used the scrap dealer. Nanites. I'm pretty sure it was also nanites I got from the other one. And I get standing with Corvex ×3 because I gave them the captain's luck. And that should be all the loot I have from this one. And I got some more activated emerald. Oh, and you actually can access freighter inventory now. It's in part because I installed a technology. They have a meta beam. It's been in the game for a while actually, but that makes it possible now to trade with the trade stations, which is a new thing. You couldn't usually access freighters from here, but that does sometimes give the problem that that it seems you can't always access your Starship inventory for some reason. Or maybe that has been fixed and I just didn't notice. So I'll just sell this stuff. Oh, and I noticed some players had trouble with the anomaly detector. So I think that'll be the next thing I try. Oh, the ship just landed here and we can't see it yet. Actually, it's just a raised platform. That's strange. I haven't noticed this in the normal game. I guess it might be a VR thing. A-class. A-class. An interesting thing about these ships is that the same ship, if you see a ship with a certain name and that you scrap it, and it will then the items that you get from that ship, you'll get the exact same items if you scrap it again, if you find a ship with the same name and same rank. And also most of them will actually have the same in different ranks. They will also have somewhat the same loot, but just a different rank technology for them. So let's try to use oh, repair kits. That's also a new item. These can be used to repair any type of technology, no matter what they use for repair stuff. So if it's something that uses some resources you don't have and don't want to get or don't want to spend on repairing, you can use these repair kits instead. But yeah, where is the... There it is, anomaly detector. So we scan, and yeah. Now we are in combat. Oh, that is. I'm not sure we actually got the... And I'm not sure I need the reward, so let's just see what... It's a P level, 17 storm. Yeah, that's really bad. I think I'll just ignore him. But there is another reward I could use. That's strange. Usually I can see what's inside these. In my desktop version of the game, I can tell what's inside all the storage ones when I get close to them. And I know it's not a mug. See if there's some recruitable freighters that will seem interesting. C-class specialist, 2 million. It doesn't really seem very good, I think. This one. This one actually has some general stats, or some good industrial stats. But the other ship was a support ship, so it just had general stats instead of specialized, I guess. Yeah, I think I'll get it. Oh, and the thing I just used, the anomaly detector, you get it from shooting asteroids, and there's a chance you will get one of those. Did I get any? I have some, so let's just try. There we go. Probably wasn't in the Grave of the Ocean King. I probably was not in warp mode enough last time. Is it a portal?
Hostile scan detected.
what this is about. I only have the photon cannon right now. Nice ship. But maybe this one needs something else. Or maybe it's just all there is to it. So maybe if I either. Okay, let's see what the last one will do. Secret listening posts. Something about a carapace. Probably enough of that. I think I'll show you my base now. I got an activated indium base on this planet. Oh wait, this is the moon. Yes, it is this planet. And I was lucky enough to find a trading station that has activated indium and power. And there's also gas, but I haven't bothered to get the gas part yet. And since I've unlocked building, base building, oh yeah, I also have all the other stuff. That means I can place these on the airfields themselves. And that's pretty useful because then you can just unload them and just run straight up to the pilots and sell stuff to them. And this won't count towards crashing the economy of the system. Oh yeah, decrypted user data is pretty valuable. Well, maybe not too much when you have this. Storm crystals. I must have gotten those from the Derelict as well. Bit of gold.
Units received. Units received. Units received. Units received. Units received. Units received. Units received.
Oh no, he's leaving.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
Oh, minus 20%. That's not a very good deal, but I'll take it.
Units received.
My economy is pretty good anyway. Yeah, I could also place a teleporter inside here. I could even place a portal here, but I didn't bother with that, since it would just be in the way of the NPCs and such. So yeah, this is the base I've built, and I can also collect indium from here. It's almost empty though. I'll just let it mine a bit. And I built below the base computer so that I could build a base around it. But it does leave a hole here. And then I have this area where I have terminal and such. But this is just a midway station for getting to the mineral place, which is here. And I tried placing these trade terminals in different places to see if maybe it would act as a different trade terminal if I got far enough away. And now there should be a way to enter build mode. Did I just change the options? Oh, my controller is out of power. Yeah, it's still smooth. Just a moment. I'll just pause the game a bit. Oh wait, I can't even do that without the controller. Let's see, I should have a fresh one here. There you go. Left plus right. Something. Is that about how you build a build mode? Maybe? I'm pretty sure the build mode should be possible here. I guess I'll have to look into that for another time. Yeah, this is my base for now. And I build a lot of storage containers. But I think I'll stop the video for now. I hope you liked it. I'll try to make another one about other stuff you can do in VR in this game at a later point. Bye bye.